is the best YouTube channel? Yeah, I love it. Thank you, guys.
Shout out to recruiting board.
Needham versus Weymouth, the game that for the past couple months everybody has been talking about. The boys are actually coming out. The Rockets are coming out right now. Both of them have been having great seasons, starting off 6-0. Neither of these teams in over a decade have had seasons like this. For Needham, to me, I am not at all surprised that we are in the last week of October and they are undefeated and they have been playing some of the best defensive football across the entire state. The most points they have let up all season was 10 points. That was to one of the state's best quarterbacks. And when you have guys like Aiden Williams, who's going to Lehigh, when you have guys like Will McDonald, who's going to Army, that is not surprising at all. That is a tough defense. But right on the other side of that field, they have one of the state's hottest offenses in Weymouth. Weymouth has been dominating and rolling everybody this season. They are averaging 30 points so far. And again, have not lost a single game. Coach Donovan has made a huge change in this program in his second season. To now, they are thinking like, hey, we can make a deep playoff run here. This isn't the Weymouth of old. However, the guy for Weymouth who I'm really excited to watch today is Needham. I mean, guys, when you watch him, he's a 6'2", 230-pound monster. He can move so athletically for somebody that size, and he's not only a football player, he's a wrestler, rugby player, and a football player. If you play rugby, do you know anyone that does? They are crazy, bro. They play football without pads. That is nuts. They have a hook and ladder play for him in their playbook. What offensive lineman do you know that has a hook and ladder play built into their playbook? So everyone take this time, like, share, and of course, subscribe to the best family on YouTube. Next week is the last week of the regular season, and what did I tell you? I'm trying to get to 5,000 as fast as possible before January. This is a message to all you schools in the ISL, MIAA that still use paper for your rosters. Look at this right here. This is how it should be done. This is not hard to make. Sir, Ryan, I have to tell you, you right now need recognition. How hard is it to make a QR code?
Not that hard.
This is a bad problem at other schools where people can't do this.
We get a lot of help here, but not everyone has a cell phone, so not everyone has a smartphone to do that, but it is a lot friendlier for the environment, and it's easier. It's easier than papers flying around in the wind.
I promise you, at the ISL schools, those kids have cell phones, laptops, and big screens. Hey, we got Gage Nutter here from Mass Live. Gage, how you doing tonight?
I'm lovely. There's no better place to be tonight. It's Needham versus Weymouth. Where else would we be other than here? Both two undefeated teams, two teams that have roughly 1 million seniors on their rosters for each side. Both teams think that they're the best in the Bay State Conference, but we're going to find out who truly is on top of the Bay State Conference tonight.
So Gage has seen both teams play. I haven't yet this season. So keys for both teams. How does Weymouth beat Needham? How does Needham beat Weymouth?
It's interesting because, again, to me, it's like they're kind of like looking in the mirror a little bit in a lot of ways. To me, I think, as it relates to quote-unquote star power, especially with Aida out, I think Needham has a little bit more of it. But it's really going to start up front. I think it's going to be a bar fight at the line of scrimmage the entire game. It's going to really just be who wants to put their body on the line and open up a hole for Michael Farrow to run through, or for Needham, who wants to put their body on the line and open up a hole for Aiden Williams to run through. It's the who wants it more thing. It's not going to be like, let's throw an 80-yard bomb and really start a track meet. It's really going to be who doesn't want to lose and who wants to win. That's really what it's going to end up being.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. H to the O-V.
Number 11, Ben Schreiber.
Weymouth has won the toss and deferred. Go back!
Oh, that's Weymouth ball. just don't know who's getting the ball. It's 4th down. Weymouth. They're shifting. Farrow. Oh, not even close. Oh, Bickford's gonna pull up. You got it. Aiden. Oh, great tackle. This is 4th and 7. Oh, Schreiber wasn't ready. Oh, Will. He's gonna pull up. Farrow. Oh, wow. Oh, ball! No, oh, target sack. Uh-oh. Little pushing and shoving. Oh my God. There's a reverse to Bickford. 1:32 left. 2nd and 7 for Needham. They give it to Williams. Oh, he busts out of it!
Hey guys, I want to try something new. We're going to take a quick break from the highlights here. Take this time right now and please like the video. Also, please leave a comment, whatever it is, as long as it's nice. Hey, if you don't know what to write, put "We Love Recruiting Board." The reason why is likes and comments are great for the engagement. The more YouTube will push the video. Oh, and by the way, most people that watch my videos recently, I've been noticing they aren't subscribed. Shame on you, because I'm the top dog in all of New England in terms of football content. So shame on you if you aren't subscribed. Let's jump back to the highlights.
Go, Aiden, go.
Oh, it's Bickford. Oh! Rip Bickford! Williams.
Victorious coach Doug Kopsko here. Hard-fought battle. What a grind. Coach, talk about Weymouth as a competitor.
They have an amazing coaching staff. Their head coach is unbelievable, but I saw one of their coaches wearing a black Run the Ball t-shirt. I mean, it's like your cousin over there. You know what I mean? I could have given that guy a hug. They do things the right way. They play tough football. Their kids are flying around the field for all 4 quarters. So we knew this was going to be a battle, and we were happy to come out with victory.
I said this before. It was going to be who could keep whose offense off the field. Talk about the pace, because you guys shoot 10 minutes of the second quarter.
Our offensive coordinator, Chuck Dorton, did an amazing job game planning for this, and we had a great week of practice. Aiden Williams played just the way we know he can. Like, that's some big boy ball right there. And our offensive line, they've really taken it on themselves to become one of the better lines in the state. So that was really the challenge this week. They responded to our expectations and more. So I think that's really what enabled us to keep control of the clock today.
Talk about Brant, though. I mean, he came up big multiple times.
What can't he do, right? I mean, on defense, he can tackle, he can cover everything. But then on offense, he can run with the ball, right? We saw that Methuen last year. He can make the deep catches. He's open underneath. There's really not a lot of holes in his game. It's more like, how can we make sure that we're feeding him the ball enough to merit it, the talent that he has.
And then obviously they had Raheem, who was on film is just ridiculous. How was it preparing for him?
I mean, if he doesn't have like an offer yet, can someone please come get him? This is an unbelievable player. We have the utmost respect. We've respected him. Last year he was one of the best players in the league. This is a guy who I think doesn't get nearly enough credit for how athletic he is, how tough he is. He's going to be special, and he's going to be playing at the next level. So, I look forward to him having a successful future.
Talk about this year's class, because everyone that knows this is the class for Needham that they've been talking about for a while now, Coach. And now it's starting to pay off. Nobody's surprised you guys are undefeated.
Yeah, I mean, this is the group we've known about for a long time. What's impressed me, though, I think it takes a special group to understand what their potential is and work diligently throughout the offseason, throughout the regular season, to work on their leadership, to work on their character, to work on their team bonding, to make sure that they are taking advantage of their potential. And this group, that's what really makes them special more than anything else.
7-0, we won't say 8-0 yet, but this is the best team start that you guys have had. I look in the Max Preps history, at least. I went that far back, Coach. What is that like? You're an alum here. A lot of these guys played here.
Yeah, it's special. We talked about it last year. Last year, 10-2, the best record in Needham High history. That was big. We'll probably have time to enjoy it when the season's over, but for now, we've got Framingham coming up next week, and we're going to try to focus on that and make sure that we don't get ahead of ourselves, because everyone in the Bay State is good. We're going to look forward to that matchup.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach. Brant Bickford. Typically, Needham is known as that tough, pound-it-down-your-throat team. You had to step up.
Yeah, I mean, you set up to run the whole game. The pass is bound to be open. We're known to be a running team, but we can pass it too, and we've always known that. So knowing that we can do that is always great to spread open the offense.
Talk about the ball control, because you guys just wore them out.
All credit to the O-line. They're all dogs, and just wearing them out the whole game, it really starts up front.
And then defensively, you had your stands, you forced a couple turnovers.
We say it every year, every game. No matter where it is, we're always going to try our hardest, and stopping them anywhere we can is just what we're going to do.
Brant, what is it about this year's Needham team that makes you guys more special? Everybody's been talking about this class specifically.
We all grow up together. We're all best friends. It really starts with our character. That's really what brings it. In practice, we're all high energy, and that's really what it comes from.
And then you guys are now 7-0. Now, what does it mean to you guys as seniors to have a 7-0 start? You guys haven't had 7-0 in over a decade.
Yeah, over a decade. Second Bay State champions in 2 years, so that's great. That's all we've been waiting for our whole lives. So we just got to keep moving forward. Put this one behind us.
Talk about Weymouth as an opponent.
They're always tough. Last year, it was a big game last year. You came to that game too. We ended up getting them good last year, and so we knew it was going to be a tough game this year. They run that weird offense, but.
And then obviously last week of the regular season, next week. Just talk about these next coming weeks, what to expect from the Rockets.
I mean, it's all in the practices. That's what really matters going forward. We have Framingham next week, but we have the playoffs after that, and that's what we're really ready for.
Absolutely. You want to shout out your friends and family?
Yes, sir. Shout out my parents right there. Shout out everyone. And shout out recruiting board.
My man. Thank you, Brant. Dog right here, man. Guys, we have 5'5", 120-pound Charlie Simeone after a huge win. Charlie, talk about Weymouth as an opponent.
They're always tough. Historically, it wasn't as big of a challenge, but in youth, for our grade in particular, they're always tough. We always have a swing circle.
You guys just controlled the whole game. You guys just wore them out. They couldn't get on the field.
Yeah, I mean, the first quarter and a half, we kind of screwed up a little bit, but that was huge for us going into half. It was a big confidence boost, and that really was the reason that we scored 2 more touchdowns.
Talk about Brant.
I give credit because I got into a defense a little bit, so I know how tiring it is, but he comes up big every time, and he's just trustworthy.
I mean, there was a little extra sauce, it seemed. You were moving some guys. Was there that little extra because it was Weymouth?
Maybe. I mean, 72, Needham, he's a dog. So, I mean, I knew it was going to be a tough game, and he's a dog. I give credit to him.
This senior class, guys like you, guys like Aiden, Schreiber, guys like Will, you guys have been waiting for this moment, and it's coming to fruition.
Ever since I want to say 7th grade, when the big private school transition was like an idea, we all knew that we wanted to stay. We wanted to do it for Needham, and it was great just bringing the program back up.
And if you want to talk about this community, I mean, look at this. You got people all around. Your fans are staying, congratulating you. What's it like playing here?
It's awesome. The Hill is so unique. It's just Massachusetts and the country, really. We had a kind of a little bit of a slump, and we were just trying to get back to what it once was, and we accomplished that last year, so we're just trying to do it for the guys in previous years and the guys last year.
Charlie, if you want to talk about your Holy Cross commitment, what made you choose the Crusaders?
I think staying here, not going to private school, doing it for my town, and then staying home in Massachusetts, staying local, that's just kind of what I like to do, so I think that's a really big part of it, and the coaching staff and all the players.
You want to shout out your friends and family?
Shout out Mom, Dad, Chris, Sarah, Brant. Shout out all my teammates, my linemen. Shout out recruiting board.
My man. Hey, he's going to be paving dudes for a long time in the Patriot League. Yeah. This was a big factor tonight, guys. It was the Needham student section. What are your guys' names?
I'm Will.
Tommy.
It's all about just being here for your friends. Like, we're here for them, supporting them, just like bringing the energy, getting loud for them, supporting them on senior night.
Yeah, I mean, we love to be here every game we can be here, but senior night, we all got to lock in and get in here.
Needham's different. Most schools, they got bleachers. We got the Hill. Like, no one else like us. We're Needham. We got the Hill. Fill the Hill.
Every day.
So, guys, I mean, Needham, they might be undefeated entering the postseason. They'd have a few playoff games here. What's going down if that happens?
We saw it last year. Like, this year it's different. We know we're filling the Hill. We're bringing the energy. We're being loud.
I just wanted to say, up right now, but we got to stay humble. Keep winning. Keep playing hard. Keep playing Needham football. Thank you, recruiting board.
Yeah, shout out recruiting board.
Shout out recruiting board. Let's go.